everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here this evening and to be able to speak to you about this new product. Can I put the slide on or just okay?
湯教授咧就向大家問好，葉問好。
I'm going to tell you this evening about this new product with the company, the cumin seed oil.
今晚咧Professor 湯咧幫我哋介紹咧就保健產品啦，係有甩花同埋咧啲過敏啦、肥胖症啊，同埋咧就慢性疲勞啊、發炎等等。
Now, we all have various medical problems. It's very common. These are just some of them. Hair loss, allergies, obesity, fatigue, inflammation. I think many of you may experience some of these problems.
咁我哋咧都會有唔同嘅亞健康症狀啦，例如咧脫髮啦、過敏症啦、肥胖症啦、慢性疲勞啦，同埋發炎嘅。
This is a lot of the sort of small print background around these problems. But if we think about hair loss, it's believed in traditional Chinese medicine that this may be a deficiency of vital energy and maybe accumulation of toxins in the body.
咁而喺中國咧就認為咧脫髮嘅病因咧係因為腎血不足啦，同埋肺功能低啦，而人體嘅毒素咧積聚多咗嘅。
Allergies are very common. They're a feature of altered immunity, and we develop allergy to various things in the environment, and this causes problems like inflammation in the skin. Urticaria is a sort of lumpy rash, and sometimes people get nasal problems, allergic rhinitis, and some allergies can even be fatal.
而過敏症嘅原因咧係因為人體嘅免疫力低啦，只係出現咧某個過敏源啦，機體就會發出異常㗎啦。咁出現紅腫啦，同埋蕁麻疹啦，嚴重啲嘅咧甚至可以致命嘅。
And obesity is a very common problem. You know, in the United States, half the population or more are considered obese, and the same in Europe. And here in Hong Kong, I think we're catching up with those Western countries. And the problems with obesity, particularly, one should highlight high blood pressure, high blood lipids and cholesterol. It's not mentioned here, but diabetes. Diabetes is really one of the worldwide problems related to obesity.
而肥胖症咧，本身咧就喺歐洲嗰邊啦，就會比較常見咧。但係而家香港嚟講咧，都呢個趨勢咧都係上升緊啦。咁而肥胖症咧，我哋最常見嘅咧就係呢個會有行動唔靈活啦、呼吸急促啦，同埋咧下肢關節變形啦、頭暈眼花、盜汗等等嘅症狀啦。咁而會令到我哋咧出現咧有一啲高膽固醇啊、高血脂啊、高血壓等等。
And chronic fatigue. Fatigue is a very common problem. You know, here in Hong Kong, we're all exposed to the stress of everyday life, and this results in a chronic fatigue situation, which can cause a lot of different sort of medical problems, cardiovascular disease, palpitations, asthma, and so on. So this is a very common problem.
而我哋香港人咧，因為比較壓力大啊，咁亦都會咧造成一個慢性疲勞啦。咁我哋嘅活動會減少啦，血流緩慢啦，而且血液咧就會沉滯咗啦。咁樣就可以導致到一個心血管系統發生程度唔同嘅病變啦。
And inflammation. Inflammation is the body's natural response as a defense mechanism, trying to prevent damage from various things injuring the body. But often inflammation can go too far. It becomes excessive, and one's own immune system can attack our own tissues, and we may develop diseases which are called autoimmune, or conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and systemic lupus erythematosus.
咁發炎啦，一啲炎症咧就係人體咧嘅自發嘅防禦反應嚟嘅。咁有時候咧炎症就可以引起咧人體自身嘅免疫系統過敏啦，進而咧攻擊翻自身嘅組織同埋細胞嘅。咁好似類風濕性關節炎啦，同埋紅斑狼瘡症等等咧，呢啲嘅免疫系統病。
So there are a lot of common problems. What can we do about it? Well, we have this answer, the black cumin seed oil. This is a product that has a very long history. It goes back thousands of years.
咁咧黑籽油咧，其實咧係已經有好悠久嘅歷史㗎啦。咁講緊追翻歷史嘅話咧，已經有差唔多成1000年以上㗎啦。
This is not the cumin seed that you commonly use as a food additive or a flavoring. It is used as a food material. It comes from the plant Nigella sativa, which grows in the region of South Asia, particularly India and countries around there.
咁咧我哋咧亦都係呢個黑籽油咧，唔係我哋煮食嘅黑籽油嚟嘅。呢個黑籽油叫做黑種草。咁咧亦都咧係能夠咧幫我哋咧，除咗死亡之外咧，可以治療到咧好多疾病嘅。
It is said that the Prophet Muhammad, the founder of the Islam faith, once said that black cumin could cure all diseases except death if used in the long run. I suppose when the person died, it's a bit too late.
咁頭先講係啦，呢個係除咗死亡之外咧，就係能夠治到好多疾病啦。呢一個係喺一個法老嘅墓中被發現嘅。
And the black cumin seed was very popular in the time of the Egyptian pharaohs. The seeds were actually found in the tomb of King Tutankhamun, and its oil was said to be used to keep the Queen Cleopatra youthful. It was used to improve the hair and the nails and the skin, so it was well described in Egyptian times.
咁喺墓中被發現嘅時候咧，呢、個黑籽油其實係咧皇后咧用作嚟對佢哋嘅美顏用途嘅，例如頭髮啊、面容啊咁樣嘅。
And in Greek times, it was said that the black cumin is used to treat intestinal parasites, other digestive tract disorders, headaches, dispelling wind, relieving pain, tonifying the kidney and the brain, nasal congestion and toothache. So a very wide range of complaints that could be improved.
咁而黑種草咧，亦都咧係用嚟醫治咧腸道嘅寄生蟲啦、消化道脹嗰個屏障啦，同埋頭痛啦、鼻塞啦，同埋牙痛嘅。
So it's a product which really originates in southern Asia and the Middle East, and there are sayings from Persian doctors here and also other doctors in the Middle East. They're all suggesting it has multiple different health-promoting benefits.
咁而喺好多嘅書籍啦，亦都係好多嘅哲學家啦，都認為咧黑種草咧係能夠咧激勵活力啦，擺脱疲倦嘅一啲種子嚟嘅。
And in fact, in modern medicine, it has been examined for its pharmacological effects and its beneficial clinical effects. And when one looks at the current medical literature, you can see several hundred articles on this particular product.
咁而喺佢好多嘅醫學文獻上邊咧，都有講到咧，我哋嘅黑種草咧係歸為咧係健康有益嘅益處嘅。咁而喺事實上咧，喺1964年開始咧，就已經有600幾份嘅研究報告指出咧呢一樣嘢㗎啦。
So this is the black cumin seed oil. It's known as a skin food, particularly helpful to keep the skin in good condition. It contains a certain volatile oil and it prevents the overall oil from becoming oxidized and deteriorating, and it contains certain essential fatty acids, so it has a distinctive nutrition value as well as a healthcare function. And there's one particular active ingredient, thymoquinone, which seems to have a lot of pharmacological benefits in improving certain illnesses.
咁咧而黑籽油咧就被證明咧係一種咧多用途嘅精油啦，有肌膚食物之稱嘅。咁其中一個成分咧0.5至1% 嘅成分咧，其實佢係能夠發揮到咧可以抗氧化同埋變質啦。咁而具有特別嘅營養價值啦，同埋保健功效嘅。咁包括咧好多種人體必須要嘅脂肪酸啦。咁而佢獨有嘅一種咧就叫做百里嗰個百里坤係啊，百里啊。咁呢一樣嘢咧係能夠咧將係一個健康嘅防禦嚟嘅。
So this slide shows some of the main ingredients in the black cumin seed oil. It has various fatty acids, which are the different omega-3, omega-6 and omega-9. I think you're probably all familiar with omega-3, the sort of unsaturated fatty acid that is found in fish oil. But you may not be so familiar with the omega-6 and the omega-9. And some of these are essential fatty acids. That means we can't make them in our own bodies. We have to take them in food materials. And the things like linoleic acid in particular is an omega-6 fatty acid, which is one that we need to take as an essential fatty acid. And it's good to have the right balance of the omega-3, the omega-6 and the omega-9. And there are other important components, the thymoquinone, and there are also various vitamins, vitamin E and phytosterol. These are all in the black cumin seed oil.
咁而黑籽油裏邊咧嘅主要構造咧，都係一啲omega 3啦、6啦、9啦脂肪酸啦，同埋亞麻油酸啦。咁而佢哋咧亦都咧可以咧協同效應啦，令到咧我哋身體從而咧係得到一啲需要嘅營養嘅。
So what is this linoleic acid? Well, it's a kind of polyunsaturated fatty acid, and it's said to be essential. Essential means that we have to take it. We can't make it ourselves in the body, and so we need some of this. And it is an essential component of the membranes of all cells. So it's very important to have enough of this material. And it helps in controlling the body's levels of lipids. The bad fats that we take are the saturated fats, which are typically found in meats and perhaps in some dairy products. And these have a harmful effect on the blood vessels, whereas the polyunsaturated fatty acids have the opposite effect. So taking things like linoleic acid will help to keep the blood vessels from hardening. help to stop the arteries being damaged. And also it's helpful for brain growth because of the membranes in the cells in the brain are made of these sort of materials, of phospholipids. And the oil has to be soluble to enter the brain tissue because it's difficult for certain things to get into the brain. There's a barrier, a sort of membrane between the blood and the brain, and so certain things have difficulty getting in, but the linoleic acid is one substance that can penetrate into the brain.
咁亞麻油酸咧係種多元不飽和脂肪酸嚟嘅，係人體裏邊咧係無法自行合成嘅一種必需脂肪酸啦，構成人體細胞膜重要嘅成分啦。咁而佢有咩功效咧？佢係能夠促進血液裏邊嘅飽和脂肪酸轉為不飽和脂肪酸 DHA 同埋 ARA 啦。咁佢亦能夠咧活化細胞，提升免疫力嘅，促進微小血液循環，維持紅血球同埋細胞嘅彈性啦。從而可以降低到啲炎症啦。咁而且佢係能夠咧止痛啦、抑制發炎嘅功效啦。咁同埋藉住咧降低咗壞膽固醇咧，亞麻仁油酸咧能夠令血管咧免於硬化嘅。
So thinking about the different fatty acids, the unsaturated fatty acids, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9. Omega-3 we've known about for a long time, and it's converted into the active ones, EPA, DHA, and ALA. And these have a number of beneficial effects in the body, but also omega-6 is important in maintaining the levels of different lipids and levels of different types of cholesterol. And omega-9 is typically from olive oil, so it's part of the Mediterranean diet to take a fair amount of omega-9 monounsaturated fatty acid. And it's good to have the appropriate combination of these three types of unsaturated fatty acid.
而 omega 3咧就係人體必須嘅脂肪酸嚟嘅，人體無法自身合成嘅，必須係喺食物中攝取啦，對人體健康有好大嘅影響嘅。喺體內可以轉換成為 EPA、DHA、ALA 等等啦，係非常好嘅抗氧化劑。而 omega 6咧就係脂肪酸喺人體裏邊咧至關鍵嘅重要嚟嘅。咁膽固醇咧就係必須咧係同呢個omega 6咧亞油酸相結合啦，先至可以能夠咧轉換同代謝嘅。而 omega 9咧就好似一啲好似我哋嘅 olive oil 橄欖油咁樣啦，嘅係單元啦，不飽和脂肪可以轉化成為油酸嘅。
So again, omega-3 fatty acids are very important in maintaining bodily health. We believe that they have various beneficial effects, such as fighting depression and anxiety, improving sleep, improving eye health, strengthening the immune system, promoting brain health during pregnancy, improving bone and joint health, supporting heart health, in particular, and fighting inflammation.
咁而 omega 3咧，亦都咧喺好多科學嘅研究上邊咧，令到我哋睇到咧好多例如佢可以幫我哋抗抑鬱症啦、焦慮症啦，可以令到我哋睡眠好啲啦，令到我哋眼睛健康啲啦，同埋咧就係將我哋嗰個免疫系統提升啦，同埋令到我哋嗰個腦部健康發展得好啲啦，即係大肚嘅懷孕嘅時候啦。仲有就係可以將我哋嘅關節啦，同埋骨骼咧，係去幫助改善啦，同埋係心臟嘅健康啦，仲有可以係幫我哋抗炎症嘅。
And again, thinking about the omega-6 fatty acids, these are found in various things, and you can see the proportion in different foods. So chicken 13%, others maybe only 10%, nuts 6%. But in the flaxseed oil, the omega-6 fatty acid is something over 50%. It's quite a large amount.
咁而我哋可以見到咧 omega 6咧係喺可能喺雞裏邊咧13%啦，另外咧10%啦，喺啲堅果類啦、蛋類嗰啲咧就6%就分別1%啦。咁而喺我哋個黑籽油裏邊咧，你係可以見到咧係有50至到63%嘅。
And there are a number of beneficial effects attributed to the omega-6 fatty acids, as shown here, that it coordinates hormone regulation, helps to relieve premenstrual discomfort, and also helps the metabolism of the sebaceous glands on the skin. So it helps to soothe skin allergies and eczema, and helps to promote healthy skin.
而 omega 6咧係能夠協調到荷爾蒙嘅水準啦，幫助到我哋舒緩經前嘅不適啦，有益喺皮脂腺嘅新陳代謝啦，同埋舒緩皮膚過敏啦、濕疹症等等啦，亦都可以預防皮膚乾燥啦、缺水嘅現象嘅，保持我哋肌膚健康，幫助提升好膽固醇，降低壞膽固醇嘅水平。
And the omega-9 fatty acids, again, very important. The end product, oleic acid, coming particularly from olive oil. So it's found in large amounts in the Mediterranean diet. And it has a number of beneficial effects, protecting the vascular wall, protecting the cells. It has an anti-free radical action. And it seems to enhance immunity and generally increase energy.
咁而 omega 9咧就係一個不飽和嘅脂肪啦，可轉化成油酸啦。地中海國家橄欖油嘅消費高，與同埋佢哋嘅乳癌同埋心臟病發病率較低有關嘅。咁而 omega 6嘅6大好處咧，就會可以保護到我哋嘅心血管啦，轉化成為油酸啦，保護細胞，抵抗自由基啦，增加能量同埋提升我哋嘅免疫力嘅。
And then this particular active ingredient in the black cumin seed oil, thymoquinone. It's a very interesting compound. This is the main source of this particular chemical. It seems to have some anti-cancer activity. It seems to boost the adjuvant performance in various cancers, particularly in the respiratory, digestive, reproductive and blood system. And it has this unique chemical structure. It seems to have a sort of antibiotic-like effect. It will help to reduce fungal infection and bacterial infection. So it helps to combat all these different types of infections. And it's been studied really quite extensively. It has an antioxidant effect. It seems to promote the development of endogenous antioxidant systems like glutathione peroxidase and glutathione S-transferase. These are antioxidant enzymes, particularly found in the liver.
咁而我哋嗰個主要成分咧喺裏邊咧就有呢個白藜芩啦，咁係一種咧喺黑籽油裏邊咧發揮嘅油嚟嘅，咁佢能夠咧幫我哋係抗癌症啦，咁特別咧係呼吸、消化、生殖、血液等等呢啲系統嘅腫瘤啊，佢都可以幫我哋係有輔助性啦。咁而喺研究指出咧，我哋其實呢一個呢個成分咧，就好似一個抗生素咁樣啦，佢係能夠幫我哋咧將一啲真菌啦無法喺呢一個化學物質中存活嘅。咁喺研究人員啦，1960年開始咧就研究呢一種白藜芩㗎啦，佢係能夠幫我哋咧抵抗自由基嘅。
So why should we choose black cumin seed oil? Well, the product comes from the Indian black cumin seed. This is the place where this plant naturally grows. It's a very important medicinal and edible plant, so it provides nutritional value from the different fatty acids. And of course, with any product, it's always important to produce it by GMP, good manufacturing practice, to produce the finest end product. And in fact, this product is produced according to the halal requirement, so it is suitable for Muslim people to take.
咁呢一個咧點解選擇黑籽油嘅理由咧，就係因為我哋係最高嘅品質印度嘅種子啦，呢個係印度繁殖㗎啦。咁喺亦都係一個無污染嘅印度嘅黑種子嚟嘅。咁而呢一個種子咧，亦都係可以藥同埋食兩用嘅植物嚟嘅。咁喺2013年啦，美國嘅國家健康研究啦，指出咧黑籽油咧佢好多嘅健康能夠 provide 到好多嘅健康功能嘅，但係就唔會有副作用咯。咁而且佢係有 GMP 啦，藥品生產質量管理規範啦，品質穩定啦，而且佢係有哈拉證書嘅。
This product is produced by a cold pressing production process, so it's done at a relatively low temperature. It's done with a rapid compression, and the final temperature of output is again relatively low. So it's very important that there's no additives put into the product during the production, and it's completely done through the cold pressing process. So this retains the flavour, and the ingredients are not destroyed during the process.
咁咧我哋呢個黑籽油咧亦都係純冷榨㗎啦。咁即係話咧喺生產嘅過程之中咧，溫度係唔會超過攝氏50度啦，而且整個冷壓過程咧絕對係冇使用任何溶劑啦或者添加劑嘅，完整咁保留咗黑籽油嘅風味同埋功效同埋價值。
If we compare the cold pressing with the hot pressing technique, in the hot pressing the material may be stir fried and many of the phytochemical nutrients would be destroyed. But in cold pressing it doesn't involve that process, so the original chemicals remain intact. And with the cold pressing technique, the end product has a yellow colour, whereas with hot pressing it tends to turn a bit darker, brown or even black. And the hot pressing produces a rather strong taste and a somewhat bitter and greasy taste, whereas the cold pressing ends up with the delicate fragrance and the sweet but not greasy taste.
而我哋嘅冷榨同埋熱壓嘅唔同咧，就係一個如果你話冷榨嚟講，嗰個顏色係黃色嘅。而熱壓嚟講咧，佢就會好似有啲啡啡地嘅顏色啦。咁而味道嚟講咧，好純嘅。如果係冷榨，但係熱壓嚟講，你就會即係品嚐到一啲燶燶地嘅味道啦。
So the manufacturing process is very important to get the best product in the end, and the manufacturing plant has a dedicated development, aseptic plant, so there's no infection introduced in the product during the process, and very well controlled and well accepted, and appropriate regulatory approval for all this plant manufacturing.
咁而我哋嘅製造工場咧，亦都係精心研製嘅啦，係無菌嘅工廠嚟嘅，而且控制得好好嘅。
So what can this product do for you? Well, it appears to enhance physical fitness and nourish the body with the unsaturated fatty acids, having a nutritional value. Some of the ingredients help to regulate the physiological system, help to strengthen the defense mechanisms and to maintain good health. It can increase physical strength and reduce fatigue. It will reduce the tiredness. It has a beneficial effect overall. And there are other components, the vitamins, other things which will help to maintain good body health.
咁而我哋嘅功效咧，亦都能夠幫我哋調整呢個體質啦、滋補強身啦，咁調節生理機能啦，佢能夠幫我哋咧提升呢個防禦力啦，幫助身體健康防禦啦，令我哋咧係維持一個健康嘅狀態啦，亦都可以增加體力、減少疲勞啦，同埋咧就係可以，因為佢裏邊咧含有多種嘅維生素啦，維持健康嘅。
So the black cumin seed oil is 100% pure black cumin seed. It doesn't have any other chemicals added. This process improves the overall flavour, the essence of the material, and it preserves the natural ingredients. They don't get changed, they don't get chemicals added. And the capsule used around the soft gel is made from plant material. It's cellulose derived from plants. So again, it's a safe and reliable capsule. And of course, this product is easy to carry around and to take whenever necessary.
咁而我哋嘅黑籽油咧，亦都係100% 嘅純黑籽油啦，係冇任何添加嘅化學劑喺裏邊嘅。咁而且膠囊咧，亦都係用咗植物嘅膠囊啦，令到我哋更安心去服用啦。咁亦都好方便攜帶啦，食用方便嘅，因為係隔離咗空氣中嘅污染啦，而且避免咗咧佢衝出嚟嘅過程受污染啊，所以亦都係好方便咁攜帶。
Now, anyone can benefit from using this product, but there are people who may have particular benefits. So the areas which I think where it is very useful are people who have problems with the respiratory tract, such as repeated infections. You know, we all get bad colds, flu-like illnesses, and many people have allergic rhinitis, the sort of runny nose problem that comes and goes and maybe varies with exposure to different allergens. And these sort of overlap with low immunity. You know, people who have less immunity are going to get more colds, more flu, more infections. And then again, the fatigue. I think many of us suffer from fatigue all the time. The excessive stress that we're exposed to ends up with fatigue. So, you know, there are many situations where this particular product will have greater benefit.
咁適合嘅人群咧，其實好多款嘅，例如呼吸道感染啦，成日感冒嘅人啦，咁易過敏人群啦，例如有鼻敏感啊，各樣敏感症嘅人啦，而且免疫力低又係一樣啦，都係好經常地有感冒啊，各樣嘅人啦，咁而且咧係好容易疲勞嘅人群。
So this is the specification. The black cumin seed oil and soft gels, 500 milligrams in each. The dose is usually 1 or 2 of these taken with water after meals. It's not specifically indicated for children or pregnant or lactating women. It's good to use it straight away, not to leave it exposed to the atmosphere. It shouldn't really be kept at high temperatures. It's best to keep well sealed in the pack.
咁咧，我哋嘅黑籽油咧，一樽有90粒啦，成人服用咧係餐後1至2粒啦。而注意嘅事項咧，就會係兒童啦同埋孕婦啦，哺乳期服用嘅女士咧，就應該要諮詢我哋嘅醫生啦。咁而膠囊咧拎咗出嚟之後咧，就要即刻服用啦。使用之後咧，就要記住擰翻實個蓋，啪一聲嘅個蓋會。咁咧係處於30度以下，唔好被陽光直接曬到啦，同埋潮濕嘅地方。
some frequently asked questions. Can it be used externally? Well, of course, it's in a capsule. It's a soft gel. It's meant to be taken orally, but it is possible to put the product on the skin or on the hair, the scalp, and it does seem to have a protective effect in that respect. And as I mentioned earlier, it was used by Queen Cleopatra. I think mainly putting on the hair, putting on the skin and the nails, and that helped to preserve the appearance of the skin. So it can be used externally in that way, and there are certain studies suggesting it might help to reduce the development of wrinkles. Now another question is, why is there a herbal flavour in the oil? Well, it's natural because the oil is derived from a natural herbal product, and because of the way that the product is developed, it retains the natural herbal flavour. So that is really a good thing rather than a bad thing. And this other question, can it be taken with other medications? Well, generally speaking, it's always better to spread things out, not to take things together with medications, because sometimes you can get a chemical reaction if you take it with some medication pills or something. So it's better to sort of spread it out and take it at least 4 hours apart from any sort of conventional medicine.
咁黑籽油咧係咪可以外用嘅咧？咁黑籽油咧其實係可以外用嘅，因為頭先都講過啦，法老皇后啦，咁佢亦都會將佢咧搽喺頭髮啊、手指甲啊各樣啦，咁佢亦都咧係稱為咧法老油嘅。咁佢係對好似一個肌膚嘅食物咁啦，對我哋嘅頭髮啊、皮膚啊都會好好啦。咁而點解我哋嗰個黑籽油咧會有一陣藥草嘅味，其實係一種好似香薰嘅味咁樣咧？咁原來咧係因為我哋冷壓嘅過程當中咧，其實係冇添加任何嘢啦。呢一個係原本嘅一個香味嚟嘅。咁所以呢個獨特嘅風味同埋營養價值咧就完全地保留啦。咁黑籽油咧可唔可以同其他藥物一齊服用咧？咁我哋亦都建議咧係4個鐘頭之後，即係相隔4個鐘頭嘅。
And a few more questions. Is it suitable for people under the age of 18? Well, it's actually recommended for older people, so it's not specifically recommended for children. Improved reaction, it varies between different people, I think. The product may help to remove certain waste products within the body and to alter the level of different fatty acids. So this will happen in some individuals. What dose should one take? Is there impact of taking more than 1 or 2 pills a day? Well, we don't entirely know. It's always better to stick to the recommended dosage. And is it easily absorbed if taken directly? Well, yes. The cellulose capsule dissolves very easily after it's swallowed. You don't have to dissolve it in hot water before you take it. You just swallow the capsule and it will be absorbed very quickly.
好，咁18歲以下嘅人群咧，適唔適合服用黑籽油咧？咁我哋都會建議係18歲以上先使用啦。咁而服用黑籽油咧，又會唔會有好轉反應咧？咁由於個人嘅體質唔同啦，都唔排除有好轉反應嘅人群啦。因為黑籽油裏邊咧係有多種不飽和脂肪酸啦，同埋其他嘅營養成分嘅。身體需要適應啦，同埋清理裏邊嘅垃圾啦，都要一段過程啦，所以會出現輕微嘅好轉反應嘅。咁建議使用咧就係1至2粒啦。咁服用幾多粒嘅話咧會有影響咧？咁答案咧係因為咧每個人嘅體質都唔同啦，每個人接受嘅能力都唔一樣啦。咁都係建議咧用翻咧我哋個方法去食用啦。咁而直接吞服嘅話咧，交流會唔會好容易被消化咧？ 植物膠囊咧係用植物纖維原料製成嘅，不包含任何化學嘅合成劑啦，而且佢喺25度嘅水中咧就會逐漸融化㗎啦。咁好快咧就能夠被消化同埋對身體冇害嘅。
So that's the end of the presentation. Thank you for your attention.
多謝大家。好，咁而家咧 Q&A 時間啦，會唔會有人有問題想
？Is it recommended for people who are taking warfarin or CAR-T?
Warfarin?
Or CAR-T?
Warfarin is a very delicate medication, and one has to be very careful taking anything along with warfarin. You know, it's very sensitive to anything, and we don't have any data with this, so I think for people taking warfarin, one should be very careful to take anything else.
CAR-T.
CAR-T. So CAR-T, the enteric-coated aspirin. I think there will be no problem with that. That is not a very sensitive treatment. You know, it's really rather insensitive to other things, and cardia doesn't always work very well. It doesn't always get absorbed properly. So again, I think the recommendation to take these things separately is okay, but I think there will be no problem taking it with cardia. Yeah.
我正話問佢，因為好多癌質嗰啲都係唔可以用緊嗰啲化學丸，唔可以同一時間服用㗎嘛。咁有一隻叫做 warfarin 係不表舌頭嘅，咁係比較強嘅一啲心臟科要食嘅藥嘅。咁佢就冇乜資料可以用。咁但係另外一隻咧就叫 CAR-T 咧就弱少少，咁佢就綁住嗰個上啦。For using externally. If people with psoriasis, is it recommended for them to put on the external area or no?
Well, there isn't really much published data with psoriasis. It will be interesting to see what happens with psoriasis. You know, psoriasis is a difficult problem to treat. I don't think there's any satisfactory study of this particular oil on psoriasis, but it would certainly be worth trying, you know, because psoriasis is an inflammatory condition, and this does have an anti-inflammatory effect. So there would certainly be no harm in using it topically on psoriasis, but we can't tell you whether it would help a great deal or not.
我剛才問佢嗰個牛皮癬可唔可以，即係話可以外敷嘛？咁可唔可以搽落牛皮癬嗰個即係有問題嗰個地方？咁佢覺得可以一試，不過冇乜治療。Thank you so much.
Oh, hi, Brian. So how do you compare fish oil and with this flaxseed oil?
Well, of course, it contains the omega-3 as in fish oil, but this particular one contains a lot of other omegas, omega-6 and omega-9, so it's a different balance, and this contains other things like the thiamquinone, so you know it ends up having different properties. Which one's best for different individuals may be difficult to say. You know, I think fish oil doesn't have all the potential benefits in terms of allergy and immune modulation. You know, fish oil has specific benefits in certain respects. So it depends on the individual. What's going to be best for the individual person, which one you should take.
Thank you. 我問 Brian 嘅係即魚油同埋黑籽油，咁佢點睇啦？咁Brian 就話咁其實黑籽油即除咗 omega-3， 即魚油有 omega-3 啦，咁魚油即黑籽油仲有 omega-6 啦、9啦，仲有其他嗰啲嘢啦。咁即係好難講話黑籽油一定係好過魚油嘅，咁但係即係我哋多咗咁多嘢咯。
Hi, Professor. And I also saw the medical document before saying the body should be maintained 1-to-1 between omega-6 and omega-3. But in general, the food we eat absorbs about 20-to-1. But if we're taking the black cumin, the seeds now have a content a lot of omega-6. Will you be excessive?
I think that is not a problem. I mean, the amount of the omega-6 and omega-3 may be relatively small compared to the total amount that you get in food. You know, so having this sort of supplement seems to work well, and you know the end result seems to be that it modulates the immune system. It stops the immune system from becoming too aggressive and maintains it at such a level that it can still fight infection. And overall, it does seem to improve the cardiovascular system. You know, I mean, as you say, we recommend a certain level of omega-6 and omega-3 in different foods. But then again, you know, if you think about the Mediterranean diet, it's particularly rich in omega-9. So, you know, what is best is difficult to say in that respect.
OK， 頭先我問教授就話，因為有啲醫學講話 omega-6 同 omega-6 咧，同埋3咧就應該1比1嘅。咁我就問下會唔會我哋食呢個黑籽油嗰時候有大量嘅 omega-6 會唔會多過頭咧？咁教授嘅意思話就話，其實嚟講都未必一定嘅。咁樣細落嚟講，我哋食物個都會 intake 好多其他唔同嘅 omega， 所以都未必一定會影響。特別地中海嘅人食好多 omega-9 都對佢哋嚟講冇乜大嘅影響。
Hi Brian, so I ask how does this work on the patient or people who are suffering from obesity? So how does this work for this?
Well, it doesn't seem to reduce the obesity itself. Unfortunately, you know, it would be nice if we had something like this that reduced the obesity. But what it does do is seem to interfere with the effects of obesity. You know, obesity by itself may be relatively harmless, but in many people it progresses to develop high blood pressure, abnormal lipids, and diabetes. And by some of the mechanisms involved may involve inflammatory factors. So we think that this product sort of interferes with that process and prevents the harmful effects of obesity, but doesn't make people thinner, I'm afraid.
我頭先問翻教授係譬如啲肥胖症嘅病人啊，咁點樣可以有對佢哋有幫助咧？咁其實就唔係會幫佢哋減肥嘅，只不過佢哋嘅 side effect 會減少，佢哋嘅症狀，佢哋引發出嚟嘅病痛會幫到佢哋減少咯。
仲有冇伙伴係想諮詢一下教授關於黑籽油？
Hi, Professor. Is it alright to use this product on the skin of people who are young, who are under age 18? Because many young people in Hong Kong, especially, they have eczema. Yeah, is it okay to use it?
Well, the sort of usage instruction doesn't recommend it in younger people. I mean, I think it would be interesting to try, you know, if you're doing anything which is outside the instruction, you always have to do it very cautiously. But, you know, as you say, that it's right, many young people have eczema or allergic eczema, atopic eczema, and it is difficult to manage, and this oil may well be very useful for them. You know, so trying it very cautiously. A little bit will get absorbed, you know, anything you put on the skin does tend to get absorbed in the bloodstream, so it's not sort of totally on the surface. But, you know, it's a very safe product. And although we don't have data in children, you know, I think that would be a reasonable thing to do, to put it on the skin, you know, and start in small quantities just to see how they respond. You know, you can never totally predict how people will respond to different things, so you always have to start cautiously.
我頭先問阿教授咧，即係香港人有好多都有濕疹啦，即係如果係啲小朋友係18歲以下嗰啲咧，咁可唔可以用呢個產品啦？咁教授就話咧，係冇一啲即係好確實嘅證據話 係可以或者即係好有效。即喺呢一個嘅年齡層嘅人咧係可以去用。咁但係都建議可以去嘗試。咁不過試嘅時候就要小心咯。即係譬如個份量啊，係由好少咁樣去開始去用咯。即係內服又好，或者係外用都好嚇，即係好小心地使用。係不妨一試嘅。
仲有冇伙伴，我哋想諮詢一下教授嘅意見。
Does it work for reducing the visceral fat, during fatting the organs?
That's a good point. A very important thing to think about, but we actually don't have any data on that, so I can't say. If it was to reduce visceral fat, it will probably reduce body weight a little bit. If you reduce the weight very slightly, you just have to lose 1 or 2 kilograms. It's usually the visceral fat that goes first, so it is very important to monitor the weight in that respect. But on balance, the product doesn't seem to reduce body weight, so we might predict it doesn't have a great effect on the amount of visceral fat. But again, visceral fat is very important in the inflammatory process. So we might predict that it could reduce some of the inflammatory effect of visceral fat.
頭先我問教授，咁黑籽油喺減內脂嗰度個功效，其實教授就話咁都係啦，即係冇確實嘅證據就話佢一定可以減內脂嘅。咁但係咁內脂咁同炎症嗰個關係係有關係嘅。咁所以如果佢對炎症係有效嘅話咧，咁對內脂都應該會有相對應嘅幫助嘅。
好啊，各位，仲有冇問題想諮詢一下教授？如果係嘅，可以舉手。有冇？有冇對於黑籽油係想諮詢一下教授嘅？有冇？可以舉手。有冇？仲有冇？仲有冇
？Is there any sort of side effect of this
Nothing very obvious. There's nothing really that's described. Any product can have side effects. If individuals take something, they may develop some problem. It's always difficult to be certain whether something that develops is due to a product. Very often it's just coincidence. If you take a product long enough, you're going to get some sort of intercurrent illness. We see this typically in testing new medications. If you go on with a new medication long enough, someone gets a bad cold. So you think, well, that's a side effect of the medication, but it's not. It's just coincidence. And in terms of this product, nothing really has been described that appears to be directly related to the product.
我正話問呢個產品會唔會有任何嘅副作用啦？咁教授就任何產品都會有可能有副作用啦。咁你用長咗時間就到時就會知道啦。
好，咁我哋仲有冇問題想諮詢一下教授？如果有嘅可以舉手。有冇？我哋好難得請到教授嚟嘅，所以大家要回啲。
Hi, Professor. May not have an answer for that. I just wonder this product will be help or improve for the cognitive impair or Alzheimer.
It would be very nice if you could say yes. It's a very important area at the moment, because it's becoming very common, Alzheimer's disease. We don't have any information, I'm afraid. And you could predict that this combination of fatty acids might well help. These things can get into the brain. I think the Egyptian pharaohs lived to quite an advanced age, so maybe they were showing the benefits of this, and you know, as the Prophet Muhammad said, this product is good for everything except for those people who buy it. So you know, maybe it will be good, and it will be interesting to see. But I can't say it does at the moment.
Is it possible to say the dose in a little bit higher dose than they recommend to be help, or it will be harmful for more taking more?
I don't think there's no evidence of any harm, but it's always best to stick to the recommended dose, you know, because if you take a lot more, we really don't know. We don't know. So, you know, I mean, with any product, it's always best to stick to the dose that's recommended.
Thank you. 我啱問教授就話呢個產品對老人痴呆症啊各方面有冇幫助嘅？佢話佢唔係好肯定，話可能有都唔定，因為一啲 fatty acid 都可以穿過腦膜啊。佢話以前個發腦膜咁長嘅，都可能有呢個幫忙嘅。
And I have a question, Professor. Can cancer patients take black cumin seed oil?
Yes, it seems to have some sort of beneficial adjuvant effect along with chemotherapy. Now, in cancer patients taking chemotherapy, you always have to be very cautious about anything, because many things can interfere with the absorption of the medication, particularly if it's an oral form of chemotherapy. You know, it's been described with some of the newer oral cancer treatments that even taking green tea along with your oral medication can interfere with the absorption. So you have to be very careful with cancer treatments, and to take these things at a separate time from the cancer medication.
咁我剛剛咧就問癌症病人咧係可唔可以服用呢個黑籽油啦？咁湯教授咧就話咧都係要相隔一個時間啦，因為喺嗰個化療療程咧，其實咧同好多嘅尤其是口服㗎啦，都會有影響嘅。例如可能綠茶同埋我哋嗰個化療藥啦，都會有一啲唔同嘅效果啦，唔可以一齊啦。咁所以都係一定要分開時間嚟去服用咯。
OK， 好啦，咁我哋就不如影個大合照啊，好唔好？我哋拍埋啲，跟住影個大合照啊。好啦，好，各位就協咗一下，咁啊，湯教授就坐中間，好，湯教授坐中間。